Today, let's do a cappella version of Marriage is a Barbed Wire.
To get family, no day easy, cha-cha, to enjoy self, na yawa. Marriage is a barbed wire, oh. If he no be this, he no that. If he no be quarrel, na fight. I beg, marriage is a barbed wire, oh. If oga no bring something, come, madam go take something, run. Marriage is a barbed wire, oh.
To get the family, no day easy, cha-cha, to enjoy self, na yawa. Marriage is a barbed wire, oh. If he no be this, na that. If you no be quarrel on a fight, I beg. Marriage is a barbed wire. If oga no bring something, come, madam go take something, run. Marriage is a barbed wire.
Fantastic. Hi! Banange. Banange. The fight between Eze Gburugburu of Malice and Queen of Chike's Bola has taken a new dimension. It has taken a new... The internet has been on fire for the past couple of days. Everybody Chike, everybody Sandra, everybody this, oh, adultery this. Women, they support Chike and Sandra. Men, they fire. Everybody, they fight. So some people come accuse me, say I collect bribe from Frank. I say, which one be this one again? What is my own inside? Did I help Chike hold candle to see where to put his symbol in Sandra's kuma? What is my business inside this? You commented it on this. You had the temerity to come to my DM to chat me that I've collected a bribe from Frank. Frank cannot afford me. I've always said if I want to sell my integrity, I will sell it for a very huge price so that I will not come here again. You will not see me on the internet. I will sail into the sunset. Frank cannot afford me. Is it the same Frank that cannot allegedly pay bills in his own house that want to come and bribe me? With which money now? With which money? So, Sandra don't come out. The queen of Chike Bola don't come out. Say, I was expecting it to get to this point. Say, Frank, they beat him for house. Domestic violence. I was expecting it. So let me read her post. 1. Surviving Frank Edoho. I refuse to be tagged an unfaithful wife, a prostitute, or an ashawo as I have been pegged these past few days. He didn't come as the most eligible bachelor, however. I loved him with all my heart and soul against the wishes of my family. Faithful to the core. He always bragged about me to his friends, colleagues, and anyone who cared to listen. Frank, you must come to equity with clean hands. You must acknowledge and take responsibility to how you led us here. I was constantly humiliated, physically abused, and traumatized. Please find picture evidence attached. Videos day, but let's keep that one aside. 2. You don't know I had your passwords for over 3 months. Frolicking with so many women, including the one you jog with at 6 a.m. in the morning in our estate. Craziest work. Every time I ask you, we jog together, you would harshly quarrel with me and storm out the house. Only to go to romance in VGC Park, I kept quiet. You didn't know I had your passwords to your computer. I had access to your bank statements of all your movements and lounges and bars. To hotels, to paying hookup girls, going on dates to Delbro Hotel with side chick. Please find attached evidence of photos. Range Rover car loan I was single-handedly paying off. I constantly found cheap lip glosses, earrings, and hair brushes after your night out. You claim they belong to your married manager's girlfriend. Your married manager, Toyosi Oyetunji, would bring in various girls for you to our shared office. And anytime I asked, you would claim they are marketers. Marketers for what exactly? I kept quiet. Sold my property I bought with my hard-earned sweat for peanuts. The kitchen alone in that house cost me almost the amount you sold that house because you were desperate to do Dirty December. When I realized I was livid, and cursed you out so bad. I was so mad at you. Please find chats attached. You breached my privacy by audio recording me. You further dishonored me by releasing those tapes to the public, which is so ironical because I have tapes for days from talking to your side chicks, including your nude dick pictures that you were being blackmailed with when you were catfished by a girl you thought you were chatting with. I stood up to the blackmailers when they contacted me to pay. I told them to go to hell and to do the worst. You thanked me for standing with you, remember? Recently, when you said you have found your soulmate in Tea with Tay podcast by Temisa, I was so happy for you. At least you go comot eye for my body. When you and Amaka Okeke, Diary of Angel Queen, who is a married woman by the way, were posting yourselves up and down on social media wearing and co for events, celebrating your birthday parties by posting each other with endearing names, bestie, and attending public events, I faced my front. I kept quiet. Find pictures attached. When she moved into our home, hanging her cheap clothes in my closet that I built with my sweat and laying on my matrimonial bed, I kept quiet. I feel so sad for even talking about a man I once loved, but I must, as I have young children who would one day be able to understand their mother's side in case they get bullied with online publications. I caught you at Boho with 2 prostitutes with Iheanyi Njameze, who you were gallivanting with at the time. The girls didn't know I was your wife and made advances to fight me and my cousins. She bears me witness. You were soliciting hookup girl that charges 100k, sometimes 80k, sometimes 50k. Crazy work. A man that I always put on every properties I acquired with my own funds with no contribution from him. A man who doesn't care, feed or provide for our kids even till date. A man who never picks his children calls till date. A man whom I ensured made peace with his children from his previous failed marriage. You held a dumbbell and wanted to smash my face, saying I will destroy your face so no man can ever see you beauty again. When you threatened to kill me at night, I knew this was my cue to leave and never look back. Even your sister, Edoho, agreed that she could never get married to a man like her brother and was in shock that I covered up for you all these years. 6. It's this social mentality that men and marriage is the price that keeps women in the shackles of sadness, all in the name of remaining in an unhappy marriage or relationship that saps the life out of them. As long as I'm happy with who I am and who I'm with, then that's all that matters. And if the relationship doesn't work, we still move. Women need to hold themselves in higher esteem, to be honest. I've always lived a private life and I can't believe that I'm here having to expose myself to public scrutiny, debates, skits, and AI videos. I have never cared about public perception or opinions, and it won't start now. Nobody even knew me as Frank Edoho's wife. That's to show you how much I protected myself in privacy. Well, now you know me as his ex. But anyhow, such is life. We still move. Now back to what I know how to do best, designing the most exclusive home around the world. So she posted the evidence. So she now posted everything. This is all she posted. Both the chat with his side chick, injuries she allegedly got from him. She didn't post her face with it though. She just posted the injury. But because of YouTube policy, I'll have to make it black and white because of blood. You understand? She posted all the alleged transaction he did with all his opo, all the kahaba he carries, all the ashawo way he carry. She posted all. So I'm going to just put everything in a 1 minute video and put a barbed wire under, because it's all a barbed wire.
To get the family no day easy, cha-cha, to enjoy self na yawa. Marriage is a barbed wire. If it no be this na that, if it no be quarrel na fight, I beg. Marriage is a barbed wire. If oga no bring something, come madam go take something run. Marriage is a barbed wire. It's a barbed wire. People where they outside, it's a barbed wire. till you go tire. It's a barbed wire. If you look at marriage, there is nothing you can say. Two crazy people living together every day. One day for love, 1 year of war. Them they manage each other, no love like it before. So manage marriage, you know they easy. Cha-cha to enjoy self na yawa. Marriage is a barbed wire. One person.
Now where the problem now came, Cutie Jules now posted a video where she was the aggressor. She was the one attacking Frank, while Frank was trying to block her and defend himself. Cutie Jules posted that video.
What the hell are you doing?
What is that supposed to mean? I'm doing whatever it is I want to do.
Go away, go away.
What's that supposed to mean?
Go away.
Wait.
What the hell are you doing?
What is that supposed to mean? I'm doing whatever it is I want to do.
Go away, go away.
What's that supposed to mean?
Go away.
Wait.
What the hell are you doing?
What is that supposed to mean? I'm doing whatever.
I'm starting to think Frank is the one giving Cutie Jules all these things, because the timing is too perfect. Frank is the one leaking all these things to Cutie Jules. He's just lying. Frank is the one. We can now see it clearly. He's the one leaking everything to Cutie Jules. He's using Cutie Jules to fight his battle. Anyways, in that this thing, it's her that was trying to attack Frank. When she saw it, she responded with this video and this caption.
Okay. All right.
Are you okay?
Yes, my brother. Okay. Thank you. I'm fine.
She said, at Cutie Jules, here you go. You manipulate the narrative to suit the agenda. That video you posted of me confronting him was after I stood by the door over an hour listening to him talking to his girlfriend. I was livid and angry and mad with fury. But go on with your paid work to mop an imaginary image stained with the tears of my heart and pain. So you see it. She say the video was her confronting Frank. Hey, I said these two people, we don't even know who to believe out of two of them. They're just like this. Now Cutie Jules now posted another video. In this video, Chike and Sandra, they were talking. Now Chike was telling Sandra that Frank has confronted him. This was after Frank confronted him. He said he's worried. He's worried about his career. He's worried. Come and see the way Sandra is manipulating this boy. Come and see the way Sandra is grooming this boy. Fear honey woman, oh. Fear a honey woman. Oh, banange. Listen.
I don't really give a fuck what people say. I don't really care. But I know you're still younger and you still care and you still want to be perceived in a certain way. You know, but at the end of the day, what's important? Is it a blog post for 2 weeks? 2 months? Can we be in the news for 6 months? So what are we saying? It's definitely going to be a backlash. Will it affect your music career? No.
Can I ask you a simple question? Let me just ask you now. Do you think that if that happens, that Congo will have you let me ask you now, direct? Do you think so?
Eventually, yes.
Okay, how long do you think this is eventually?
See, let me tell you something. I'll give you an example with me, and it's very different. Listen, don't do June. Don't do that.
That's not true. That's
Chike, go do now. I'll give you an example of me in my career. Something that
people say.
Chike, no now. Listen, and it may not be the same. It may not be the same analogy, but just listen. So, in my one time in my career, especially not even one time when I worked with Toke Makinwa, she felt like she could. Of course, I did Toke's 2 homes. What are you saying you did?
Oh, okay, you bought okay.
When I designed her homes for her, I did the first home. No, not for her. What the fuck? She can't afford getting a day more work for Toke Makinwa. How? So when I worked in her for her project, first house. 3 years later, she came back, and we were doing the second house, and there were issues that she complained about, and it escalated because she came to social media to rant about it and everything. Do you know that at that point, it felt like she spoilt my business in terms of, because I had an image, let me say, or a brand, let me say, of people, thinking everything was perfect, and and she came on social media and scattered it, and that was when I knew that people in my industry had major beef for me, right? I swear down, that's when I knew that nobody even likes me, right? At that period, because everybody had 1,000,000,001 things to say about how they perceived me, even people who had not met me, right? So listen now, I'm getting somewhere. My highest paying client came out from that rubbish. That's this guy's house. This is the second home I'm doing for him. My highest paying client came out of all that mess. And when my client approached me, he met me through that Toke Makinwa, that Insta blog rubbish. He met me, he said, who are these people? He goes to my page. He said, if this is the rubbish, when he called me, he said, if this is the rubbish you did for Toke, do it for me. That's what he said to me. Yes, I can't forget him. He says, is this what they're complaining about? What happened? And I explained, little issues that could have been sorted out behind the scene. And she decided to call me out because I fucking blocked her. I was in Miami and she was blowing up my phone, so I blocked her. And then she felt slighted, right? And I just said the client, and client was like, you know what, come and do the rubbish in my house. And his first house was in Ikoyi too, somewhere in Ikoyi. And I didn't just do his house, he gave me his friend's other house. So I got 2 projects from that craziness. So what am I trying to say here? I'm not saying that let's say if this comes out, you may have a backlash, but everything will still work in your favor. I'm a huge believer of that. Your career will not go down. You may have backlash, of course, all your enemies will come out.
That's exactly what was doing that guy. I never see anything.
You never see any, everybody get enemy now. Me waiting say everybody love me before. Now there I can't no say nobody send your papa. Quite alright. And it was a tough time for me. I'm not even going to lie. But what did it do for me? I had to sit up and rework my whole business. Yes, and I upped my game.
What my manager had to say when he said that this was right possible, I don't think it was possible. Yeah, that would be our course now.
Exactly.
Improving my music is set to without the allowing work. That's just what it is.
Exactly.
People don't really care. That's what he said.
Nobody gives a fuck. At the end of the day, when I posted my new project, the same people, in fact, I got more followers, and the same people were saying, oh, this is nice, this is nice, this is nice. I remember you from that Toke matter. Oh, this is nice. I followed you from that Toke matter. Exactly. And I marked them X. Those people till today, I don't even fuck with them. People that were really my close people, that I thought, these guys in the industry are my people. Those were the people that showed themselves. Exactly. So what am I trying to say? I'm sorry we are all caught in the crossfire, but if push comes to shove, Nobody will die. That's just what I'm trying to say.
It's just maybe it's, one says so well. But I see the personal part, and there's a part of you that's human that just says, what the fuck is this?
I know. Who will rise up and help you if they need to.
That's true. The truth is that if the worst happens, then everyone will see you.
Exactly. That's why the worst never happens.
Yeah, but that's all I'm so worried about. What I'm worried about is that this one that's come out of marriage. So this might just be like, it's just as Friday again. Now you get what I'm saying? Like it's been there. Do you understand? So that's much as them. I don't want to say one more time an issue. It's been there. Yeah, that's what somebody did for me. It's not processed before. Hold on. Yes. Yes, how are you? Sugar. Do you understand?
Yeah, but at this point,
You see it? Delilah of our time. See the way she's manipulating the boy. The boy was talking, Chike is powerless. They don't use Kuma, reconfigure in destiny. He was powerless. They have used Kuma to reconfigure him. He doesn't have a say again. See how she dey whine am. She dey whine am. The boy dey enter. The boy dey enter. He whine am. She didn't even care for his own career. She didn't care for his career. Him too. You don't care for your career. Then they whine you dey enter. Did they use Otumokpa to rub your head? Look how she's manipulating you and you're entering. This life no balance. So, as you see, I'm so. I don't know what to say. These two people will be all right eventually. Because we don't know who they talk through out of two of them. We don't know. Like I said, there is your side of the story, my side of the story, and the truth is somewhere in between. Because everybody is a hero in their own story. Frank is a hero in his own story. Sandra is a hero in her own story. But the truth is somewhere in between. All I know is Frank is wrong. He has an ego. The way he manages things is wrong. You cannot be keeping malice with your spouse. It's wrong. and you they cheat, they carry different women during you two, you committed adultery. The woman committed adultery. So two of una be the same thing. Two of them, they are the same thing. So I don't wonder why we are fighting each other over two a he goat and a she goat. Why are we fighting ourselves over a he goat and a she goat? They deserve each other. Now Chike, my own is Chike now want to involve himself in this madness. You now want to involve yourself in this madness. Oh, look at you now. They are dragging each other. You two, you are going down with them. They are dragging you down with them. Why will you involve yourself in this madness? Huh? It is well. God will help you now. Thank you. Hey, where are you going?
It is smoky.
When you finish watching this video now, didn't you laugh? You laughed. And yet, you still refuse to subscribe. Are you among my village people? Or you they fly for night, you be winch? Even if adulthood problem is too much on your head and you didn't laugh, you learned something or you smiled and I made you forget your problems for 10 minutes. You don't want me to make it in life. It's little actions like this. Some of you think witchcraft is only when you fly at night. This act you just wanted to commit now is witchcraft. Don't be among my village people and no. Click the subscribe button. Click the notification bell. Put it on all notifications so you get notification when I drop a new video. And share to your friends so that they too, they will be happy and forget about adulthood problems. Oh, and me too, I will make it in life. So that tomorrow when you see me on the street, you'll be proud that I contributed to that man's success. Oh, I post video every day to make you laugh. Okay, now if you want to watch the last video I posted yesterday, you will click here. If you want to watch my playlist, all the funny videos that I've been making on YouTube, I put it all in one playlist. You click here and you click here to subscribe. Don't you feel good with yourself now? Thank you for subscribing.